Sloppy at times. I think two areas that gave us trouble were some turnovers in stretches, and then we've got to take the ball away from the other team a little more. That first quarter, I felt like we were playing pretty safe defense and not bad defense, but the areas that I wanted us to be aggressive in, they weren't until the second quarter. So, but all in all, I think that we did some good things. I like the balance tonight. I think offensively we're starting to understand each other better, and I think we'll just get better and better. This team, I think, as we've talked, we've got a fairly young group in some spots, and they keep working hard. They'll have a chance to just continue to improve.
First of all, congrats on the game. So for Lee, she moved up to the fourth leading scorer for K-State. Can you talk about like her accomplishment and like the things she did to get to that point?
It's great to have her back, obviously. It's great that she's healthy. It's fun to watch her play. I mean, that's a heck of an accomplishment for her to just continue to climb up that ladder in a lot of areas. I think the thing that I'm enjoying so much about seeing her is just seeing her back. Without the brace, people have commented on that. It was such a you just knew she was in pain a lot, and she's not pain free now, but she's playing free, and she is feeling much better, and we see her get better every day. So a heck of an accomplishment for her, and she's off to a good start.
Your freshman Taryn Sides really stepped up tonight. She had 10 points, 10 rebounds. How do you think she's adjusting to like the guard role in college?
Yeah, it was good to see her let the game come to her a little bit and not force things. I thought she had a good pace to her, and then she's as you can see, she can really shoot the basketball. I think she's just been pressing a little bit, particularly at home. It's new. You have different things at home than you have on the road. You're talking about pass lists. You're talking about classes. You're talking about managing all that time stuff. When we get them on the road, it's sequestered at a hotel. You don't have, roommates or just stuff that goes on. It's way busier for us coaches at home. I've got family in, now. So, as a young player, you learn to manage that. As an old coach, you just tell everybody to get out of the way. So it's not that big of a deal. But good to see her play well tonight. And I like the pace that she played at, and she's learning every game.
Jalen Glenn, she had a really good game tonight with 13 points, leading scorer. How do you think she's grown from like freshman year to now?
She really just right now just has a really good look on the floor to her. And when I say that, I mean just a composure to her. Defensively, she's locked in. Offensively, she is. She didn't get off shooting the ball as well at the start of the year, but she really looked like she had a good, calm presence about her tonight. I thought out of all our players, she's the one that she just does so much for us in every area. Steals, guards the ball screen really well, has the ability to stretch the defense. So I thought she played really well.
Last question. For Jackson State, I feel like their defense had a lot of gaps. Did you know coming into the game that it would be easy to get those easy points, or was that like just good offense and moving the ball around?
No, I really I thought this was a sound basketball team coming in, and a lot of size on the front line, good quickness. I think we just got off to such an early good start that we probably got them thinking a little bit, and that can happen. That can happen. But no, coming in, I thought they would be very. I felt like they would be hard to score against because they have a lot of size. This is the biggest team we've faced all year, and that's why I think it was critical for our guards to have a good game, because Lee wasn't going to get the gimme points that sometimes she gets when she just has so much of a size advantage. So no, I thought Jackson State physical, athletic. I think we just did some really good things to do it.
Going back to Taryn, what was it about her, before the season started that showed you that as a true freshman she was ready to be in the game? Played a ton of minutes at Iowa. She's been playing all season. What was it that showed you she was ready?
It wasn't just one thing. I would say that this summer she had a good poise about her for a young player. Shot the ball great all summer, put the work in. You could see in the gym all the time. I liked the growth that she made. And she still is getting used to, like she'll drive down there now and one will get swatted out of bounds and she'll have that look like, wow. I'm like, yeah, I yelled at her. I go, stride, stop, because, that's a place she got away with in high school, right? But she learns every day, and she rarely repeats the same mistake. I think that's one of the things. And then the other thing that she's got a little bit of an edge to her at times that you don't always see it, but you saw it at Iowa, stepping up, knocking the 2 free throws down and telling Yoki that she's got her. You saw it tonight with the 3 at the end of the shot clock. She's got a good edge about her.
Between her and Zai, how big is it for your program to have Kansas kids who are getting on the floor early and making an impact?
Yeah, I mean, you always like to have local players that can win basketball games. And we've been fortunate to have some good ones here. And it's fun to see 2 players that are young in their career have success and do it at a high level.
You mentioned, maybe some safe defense in the first quarter, but you're still holding them to pretty low field goal percentage. So even in those stretches where you're not creating a lot of turnovers, what does your team do to guard, shots well?
I think we're contesting shots well. People always say when they talk about our team, they're like, well, you've got a lot of length. And my joke with the staff is, so we're tall. Okay? Nobody says, boy, you're a really good defensive team. You got a lot of length. We need to be known for being a good defensive team. I don't want to just be tall. Well, we're starting to see us use that length. We're starting to see us get in the shot line. One of the emphasis for me is to I evaluate every game based off of how many shots we've altered, how many shots we've contested, and how many open shots we give up. We're getting better at that. We're altering more shots, and we're rushing more shots. And that's an area that we've put a big emphasis on.
Just overall, where have you seen the most improvement in your team from game 1 to game 8?
I think just overall, I think offensively we're continuing to play together better every game. Take the shot making out of it. I want to see, obviously it looks really good when you make shots, but when the ball moves and it's on time and players play together, you tend to make more shots. I think we're doing that much better than we were 2-3 weeks ago.
Jeff, just big picture, when you see the number 14 in front of K-State, what do you think about it?
I don't really think about anything. I'll be honest with it. I mean, obviously we take pride in being ranked, but I didn't need anybody else's validation to feel like we had a good basketball team. Now, we all know that that's a goal. We all know that, but I've been pushing this team to not pay attention to anybody else but us. Not pay attention to what the scoreboard says. Play every possession. Doesn't matter if we're up 30, hopefully not down 30, but we ran back at Iowa twice down double digits. I think they're doing what I want them to and blocking out that noise. Our job is to play every possession to the best of our ability. So, when you talk about rankings, I told them everybody always says, well, you're going to get everybody's best shot, right? That's what everybody says. And I'm like, okay, well, we beat Iowa at Iowa, and we played a Big Ten team the next game. I'm pretty sure Wisconsin was going to give us their best shot. We went into a tournament of which Western Kentucky had taken Vanderbilt to the very last second of the game. Pretty sure Western Kentucky was excited to have a shot. North Carolina, ranked game. Iowa, rematch game. So we just need to make sure we're giving everybody our best shot. And we need to make sure that we're locked in and ready to play, because that's what we control, and that's what I'm pushing our group to do. All right, guys. Thank you.